continue with the next topic of rainy or monsoon season, children. So it is from June to September, children. Okay, the rainy season is from June to September. Okay, so what happens now, children? At the end of May, the temperature in North India reaches its maximum, children. Okay, at the end of May, the temperature in North India reaches its maximum. So there is a high pressure over there, children. So what happens? The moisture laden winds. Moisture means the water content only, children. Okay, amount of water vapor present in the air. So what happens? The moisture laden winds blow from the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal towards the land, children. Okay, the moisture laden winds blow from the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal towards the land. So this causes rainfall in most parts of India, children. So I will show you with our India map, children. Okay. So observe here, children. During the end of May, the whole of North India reaches its maximum temperature, children. So what happens from the Indian Ocean side? Okay, the moisture laden winds. Okay, blow from the Arabian Sea. See here, this is Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean. So the clouds bearing rain, no children, so they all move towards India like this. Okay, so this causes rainfall in most parts of India, children. So how the wind flows, no children? So the wind, okay, starting from the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean, first they move like this and go to this northeastern parts, children. Okay, mainly the northeastern parts. Okay, so here also this northeastern part receives heavy rainfall and then the clouds start moving towards North India, children. This side it starts moving. It reaches up to Ladakh over there, children. Okay, so by that time what happens? The winds lose its rain water bearing capacity, because most of the parts on its way it has lost the as rain. Okay, so when it moves near Rajasthan, so it becomes very less rainfall, children. Okay, it receives very less rainfall over in the northwestern part. Okay, so here it is written as heavy rain is caused along the western coastal region as Western Ghats serves as a barrier. Okay, so one more thing, why these places and all gets rain, no children? As the rain clouds move like this, no, it go and hit the Western Ghats mountains, children. Okay, so when the clouds go to the level of the mountains, no, they strike over there. So that part of the mountain receives more rainfall, children. See, imagine a mountain is like this. So the rain bearing clouds are going like this, children. When they go and strike near the mountain, no, so this part of the region receives the maximum rainfall, children. So when the clouds move over to this place, so they get less rainfall. The other side of the mountain receives very less rainfall, children. Okay, so like this only happens, children, everywhere. Okay, so the heavy rain is caused along the western coastal region as Western Ghats serves as a barrier. The next one, as I told you, the winds blow over from the Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, no children. Those winds are called as southwest monsoon winds. Okay, they bring the rain, children, these winds. Southwest monsoon winds. So nowadays you could have observed, children, every afternoon it rains. It's all because of this southwest monsoon winds only, children. Okay, so and as I told you, the other side of the region or the mountainous region, this is less rainfall. So it causes moderate rain in the Deccan region children. So in your India map also you would know Deccan region children. Okay. Next point, during this southwest monsoon, most parts of India gets rainfall children except Tamil Nadu. Okay. So the winds blow up to Ladakh and they again return back children. So that is called as northeast monsoon. During northeast monsoon only the Tamil Nadu receives rainfall children. Cyclones are also formed children. Okay. So now if you observe in India, the rainfall is unevenly distributed. Unevenly distributed means every part of India doesn't get the same rainfall children. See, Rajasthan receives very less rainfall, whereas in Kerala, Coorg, those places receive very heavy rainfall. Northeastern states also receive very heavy rainfall. So there is a difference in rainfall children. Okay. So because of the two things happen children. One is floods and another one is drought. Floods means excessive flow or overflow of water outside a lake or a river children. It will come out and move in any direction, fill their surrounding areas. So that is floods children. So you would have heard in news. So flash floods happened in Kashmir or Ladakh, like that you would have heard children. Okay, hill stations and all. Drought. So drought happens in the dry areas where there is less rainfall children. Okay. So our Indian farmers are dependent on this rainfall children. If it rains only, people will be able to sow the seeds, okay, make yield of their crops. So the two things, the floods and the drought, depends on this rains only children. Okay. And India is an agricultural country. And one more thing children, the world's heaviest rainfall receiving region is in India children. So that place is Mysindram. Okay, in Meghalaya. Okay, Mysindram, that is a place in Meghalaya in India which receives the heaviest rainfall children. Which receives the heaviest rainfall. So in your textbook also they have given the picture of a Mysindram village children over here, and for the summer season how the people cover their heads, and the people hill station picture is also given. People visit hill stations, okay, to avoid the heat children. Okay, so pictures are also being given children. This lesson is over. I will send you the notes through WhatsApp children. Thank you.